Hey, and welcome to this Monday night stream on YouTube. And for the first time, Twitch. So, anybody on Twitch, leave a like or a follow if you like art or you like how this is working out. I will see you guys in the chat. None of the chat will come up on, well, I might be able to share the Twitch chat on screen. So YouTube, you won't know what Twitch is saying. Twitch, you won't know what YouTube's saying, but let's go with it. So a couple hellos. So we've got a hello to Thunderbird fans. And Dr. Virus is here. Hello. Hope you guys have had a good Friday. It's been torrential downpours in the UK, which has been a little bit of fun. But we are literally going to see what we can do. Oh, and also, hello, Tegan. I won't be here long because I'm not at home. That's not a problem, Tegan. We're just working on the art for a while. Jump in and out as you can. And yeah, hope you enjoy the stream. So we're going to continue with our Samus and Mystique illustration. It was a members voted one by the few members we've got on the channel, which is a little way of giving back to members, to be honest, which is quite cool. And we will see what happens as we go along. So where did I leave off last time is the quick question. That was my weird attempt. Oh, there you go. That was my weird attempt to explain everything, and it went wrong. What I want to do with the lighting, which I might have changed the idea. Dr. Virus, I have got your idea for the redraw live stream, but it is a redraw in my style of your character. So there were some good suggestions in there, but it'll be whatever happens in the redraw at the time. Otherwise, it defeats the whole idea of the redraw of my character. It'll be classed as a commission, which is a completely different thing. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm and the ideas that you put in. And I say some of them are good, possibly ideas I might have had to do on them, but it depends on how the pose and the stream goes to what the final outcome will be. Hoyak, how's it going? And hello, Matthew. How am I? I'm good. A lot of traveling today, but working on that to working on the Mystique illustration, and we'll just take it from there. So if I remember rightly where I got off to, I did loads of different layers for the characters, like each character. The gun was on its own layer for everything. The clothes characters on their own layer, which includes the skull. I think I did some form of rendering, like the skin rendering at least on the characters, and then it was going to build up the next bit. I think I also worked on the Metroid in the background. So any skin rendering I'm going to lock, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, you're in a different country. Which country are you in? Are you in the UK? Are you in France? Are you in... I don't know. The Bermuda Triangle. You found Atlantis. But anyway, where are you? Ah, the hair on her. Now let's find Mystique. Mystique here, gun, hair, which is the base layer. There's some erasing to do. So now I'm looking at this with a fresh pair of eyes. I can see where it's gone over some aspects on the fill that need to just be trimmed back just a tiny bit. Nothing major. Get that to work. So that's quite cool. So I guess we'll work on Mystique since I've got her here. Her hair's going to be done a bit later. The gun's definitely going to be done a bit later. The eyes. Yeah, let's work on eyes. I fancy doing her eyes today. It's a great way to start. Which should be quite cool. And we'll see where we get to on this. So orange layer would be quite cool. So as I said, Monday this week is a video. It's swapped around, so that's why they've got the live stream today, which should be quite good. I ain't kidding. I am in an island in Spain, Lanzarote. One of the Canary Islands. Dr. Virus, yes, I did get the theme songs. They're pretty cool, but I won't be able to use them in a stream because of no idea about copyright on them in terms of if it's safe to play or if YouTube's gonna have an opinion on it. But they are quite cool. I do like the kind of like the rock feel from the tunes. I kind of get like the heavy metal-y type tune, but I won't be able to use any of them in any stream just because of the fact I don't know what YouTube's going to say about them copyright-wise, which would be a shame because that will kind of like demonetize the stream, which I suppose the stream could be demonetized, but I also don't want to get in the habit of using songs from sources I don't know. Kind of like the licensed ones I use are quite cool, so I'll probably stick with them. But they are quite cool songs, so yeah. We're in the same time zone now, you think? It's just gone 10 o'clock here, so you're either going to be an hour ahead or an hour behind. You're not going to be too far from the time zone there. Can I get a... Hey, Rick Spicer. How's it going? I'm good. I'm just working on figuring out how to add a bit more oomph to this fella. Oh yeah, we're on the exact same time zone arc. Definitely on the same time zone then. I'm staying hydrated, so I will be probably taking a break partway through the stream. I also need to take a break to. I've got the terrors up, so I will. I'll have to go check at some point, but that's fine. The eye's quite cool, but the pop. I need to figure out what I'm going to do to make the eye pop. Getting the eye to pop is the tricky bit. Oh yeah, that was amazing. I'm surprised we managed to get it to work. We did it through quite nice. We managed to do it through StreamYard, and we managed to have 4 artists at the same time. You've already seen it. To 4 YouTube channels at the same time, which was absolutely insane. So it's quite cool. Sorry, I just read Ark's message. I am here because I will be swimming in ocean, so give me luck I don't die. Ark. That area near Spain, not a big high chance of them on the coastline. I appreciate that, guys. It was really fun to do. Me and the fellow artists absolutely loved it. That kind of looks cool, but I'm not sure. I feel it needs maybe a bit more. That's cool, Dr. Virus, but I still, even if they're made from AI, that I definitely can't use them. One, I don't trust the AI. It'll be scanning it from loads of things on the internet, copyright free and not copyright, to put it together. So I can't use them, but they are good. I agree. There's no bad words in them. They're really good tunes. And you called it Dominator.exe as a little nod to the green screen of Doom, which is quite cool. I haven't. I'd have to listen through to them. I didn't pay a complete note, as it were, to the names of the files. There was one that sounded quite rock-like, which I liked. I do like every now and again a nice rock music thing, but other than that, it's not really much else. I need to make those eyes pop. I'm not happy with the background on them as such. Even if I was to drop that there and that there. Oh, actually, that's changed the whole feel of the eyes. That's changed your eyes up quite a bit. Interesting. She got a goofy eye though. Yeah, I'll have to work on those bits. I got an idea, but guys. Let's have a look at the chat a minute before we do anything else. Ben says, is that a zombie Ehrenfold breaking into your house? No. Ehrenfold, even as a zombie, has the respect not to break into my house before I erase him from existence. Ark says, what to draw, and love the 4 art guys drawing Pokemon. Is there going to be more like it? If we can get our schedules to match, I know we said we were hoping to do one around Halloween time, which would be quite cool. So that's a potential. It's nothing confirmed, just a potential. We did say in the Pokemon stream for you to draw Charizard eating an ice cream on the beach. Ark's got a question for the redraw. Can I ask something for the redraw? Can I make a character be an ex-boyfriend of Wildfire, and if it's not allowed, I'll go over another story? The backstory is not too much of an issue, because if it comes up and it's something that comes up with the story of the redraw, then that'll be fine. Even if it's the name is just Wildfire, and I say, wait, wasn't that the name of one of our kids from the temple incursion thing? What do you mean an ex? Is it the same gal? You know, something like that to tie it together, which would be quite interesting. So you can use that in the backstory, and as with all redraws, the backstory helps me understand the personality of the character to fit them into whatever the story base is. Sometimes it will be more heavily on the backstory that you guys submit. Sometimes it'll be on the more the more storyline of that episode, but it will use key aspects of it, which is why I ended up turning Bethany Calloway into a bit of a psychopath. So yeah, she technically goes to a superhero stage, so this temporal incursion could happen from any point, but yes, it's quite interesting to what happens. Dr. Forrest, well, the AI have come up with the name of the domain, but I've put in the green screen, and at the end, Dr. Forrest say he really name the name at the end to really get a kick to it. Okay, I'm not sure I fully understand, but okay. Ben, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what you're on about. I got a couple of episodes of Similar Beast to catch up with, to be honest. Fazbear Entertainment. I'm now here. Yes, you are. It'll be quite interesting. Obviously, I'm streaming on Twitch at the same time, guys. So if there's anybody in the chat on Twitch, I can message back. It's not a problem. But it will be mixed in all the chat bits I've got here. For the ocean swim, just summon your inner SpongeBob. Yeah, lives in a pineapple under the sea. Saying, but she can't. Okay, if you're talking about Similar Beast, I can't. won't follow it. I haven't got a clue on that one, so we'll just leave that. All right, I think maybe I just need a red color in here as well, just to really emphasize it a bit. Oh, not that. I actually want the airbrush with more of the color. And then I think my next layer that's going to be on it is going to be an actual pink color, the hot pink kind of. I feel maybe the hot pink in, and it's just going to give enough of an offset. I'm not really sure what color to use when it comes to an orangey feel. Do I need to go green? Do I need to do a bit of green in the top, maybe? Oh, maybe green will work. Maybe the green will still work. Give a bit of an emphasis on anything else. Yes, I am behind on some of the Beasts by about 2 episodes, I think. So you're going to be here for about another 2 minutes then, Fazbear, and then I think everybody's going to disappear in 2 minutes then, which is fine. I'll still be here. I'm not going to disappear to watch it, so I'll see you all in half an hour when it finishes. I appreciate that, Art. But yeah, I kind of expect it now to happen, so it's fine. Maybe I'll change the days I drop videos and content on. Just one day, I'll just drop a different day or something on it. These are really tricky to get right, especially on characters like Mystique. It does become a bit difficult to do. It's on 10 hours, it's posted. Oh, they'll be scheduled as well, Ark. Don't worry about it. I'm just thinking of changing the times, whether it'll suit me better doing it later on a Monday for after when stuff drops, or earlier, or change Fridays to a Thursday or to a Saturday. Because, yeah, as much as I appreciate, everyone's a fan and jumping out, it's just a case of they always jump back in and seem to just mention the entire video or bits of it or all these ideas from it, which is great on its own, but sometimes it is what it is, without getting funny about anything. It's just, yeah, it's what it is. It's just not a lot I can do about it. That's fine, because I got a few ideas of stuff I can do. Ark. I probably did that last stream. I can't remember, to be honest with you, Ark, even though it was Monday. Not Ark, Dr. Virus. I can't remember because I've had a really hectic week. So it'll be interesting to see where things go on a few things. Oh, and Ark, absolutely, it is what it is, and I'm going to shake things up on my channel soon, which I won't be repeating later. Hey Kingpin, how's it going? You've just missed the mass exodus for Popcross's video. Like, literally. So, yeah. But I was just saying, I'm going to be shaking things up on my channel in the next month or two. Then I probably haven't, Dr. Virus. I probably haven't done that with Shrapnel. Or if I have, it was, I don't know. Yeah, I'm literally, I'm going to just say straight, I'm going to probably change my style for every video. I'm looking at changing the format of the videos to be a bit more unique for me, for the intro and stuff. But I am also looking to probably change it. So even though if I do 4 illustrations, they are more of the type of illustrations like close-up profile bits of whatever I'm doing this as this, unless it, you know, instead of a full body one, sometimes I might do more of a anime style illustration up close like I've been doing on these live streams. I want to try and differentiate a little bit more while at the same time having things unique to me, or if the style just blends in with these and they become it. I'm trying to find a blend that's not the exact comic style I've got at the moment, because that I feel that's quite close to Popcross's, and I want to branch away from that slightly, just because I want to see what happens. Whether I try the style out on a new channel and I don't tell anybody it's me or what, I don't know. But I'm feeling lately I just want to take all the things I've been doing on this and learning, and then just incorporate them into the stories, which will be quite interesting. That's not a problem, Tegan, if you're not going to do any skits. We've got to go to bed early, but more next stream. That's not a problem at all. I enjoyed them either way, and you know, I can wait until later on for more. That's not a problem at all. Kind of, Red Knight, as Kingpin knows, sometimes it's very difficult when the chat gets taken over at times. Not that I'm knocking any enthusiasm and comparison, because, you know, it's great to be compared to somebody who's the biggest creator in your niche, but at the same time, it's, you know, what's the best way to put it? Every now and again, it's fine. All the time, it starts to get... It starts to come across wrong if people are doing it all the time, or talking about other creators in your streams and stuff all the time. So, you know, it's almost like a... What's the best way to say it? I don't know the best way to say it. I don't know if it's a respect thing, or it's just I'm an oldie, and it's just not the way things are done nowadays. Ark, that's for you to find out. But I thought it'd be quite fun for you. Kingpin, I had a question for you. I can't remember. I know I had a question for you about something. It was something that you've done on your channel or something, which was quite interesting. Oh, I missed it. Dr. Virus, yes, a few more weeks until the Transformer 1 movie. And I don't know if I'm seeing it in the cinemas or not yet, but I definitely want to see it. It'll be quite cool. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I've had a really busy and manic week, so I guess I'm just venting a little bit, which is a bit unprofessional for me compared to normal, but yeah, it is what it is. There's oh, you just need his mouth open pose. How are you getting to eat? It's going to be impossible because his hands might not reach the mouth, so you have to think it out. That sounds pretty cool, Dr. Virus. So you've created vehicles for them. I haven't actually thought about that. Would my narrators have vehicles? Should my narrators have vehicles? Also, while we're on the thing, because Dr. Virus has just spurred a narrator's thing for me. Should I create a narrator with a disability, like using crutches or something, because they're injured or they can't move their legs or they're paralyzed or something? Or a narrator's had an injury or they're cursed or something? Would that add a new dynamic to the story? And would people get offended if I did that? Because it could be pretty cool. I saw a reference pose of someone on crutches, and I thought, should I add a disability to it, but make the disability a strength instead of it? So, or I could add a whole dynamic in like the comedy sketches, but it'll be hard to fully sort out. Or yeah, it'll be a tricky one. Merge selected, duplicate layer, and overlay. Okay, those eyes stand out for now. I'm not 100% happy with them. So I will color the layer orange because I'm not happy with it. I'm trying to work out a color system on here, which would be quite cool. Access, yes. Dr. Virus says I'm okay with that because I think you say you're one of them, which is fair enough. Completely appreciate that. Yeah, potentially it'll be something we'll look at then. I don't want to attempt the hair. Hair's the last thing I want to do because hair is a nightmare. It's the worst possible thing for me to. I don't care who you are. As an artist, hair is the biggest nightmare going. I think there should probably be more purple. May I do? Oh, absolutely, Ark. Do it in your style. It's just drawing Charizard eating an ice cream. I just want to give you a challenge because I looked up and the first thing I saw was something Pokemon related. Oh, sorry. I saw my Venomized Charizard on the wall over there. So I decided, yeah, why not? Oh, Tegan's got a skip. I'll do this now. I will go large screen later on, but for now, I'll do a little skip this way. So, avoid. Why are you in a onesie? Because I'm not home? What do you mean? I'll explain that next week. Void and the kid. I can't do two voices at once. I'll do voids in it. You'll explain that next week. Wait, but if you're not home and we're talking to you, why are you explaining it next week? We're talking to you now. The Nexus Mobile. Be quite interesting, that one. I'm not familiar with that Rick Spicer, but I would check that out. Sorry, I do apologise. It's been a long day with the weather. I've been up since stupid o'clock. Several car trips and driving about and then taking it from there. Apparently got 8 viewers, maybe, which is quite cool. No one on the Twitch side yet, but I am unknown. I am new to that side. So for those who don't know, I'm streaming to Twitch as well at the same time, which would be quite good. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, now I've got this. I can actually have some fun with the colours. So I can do let's check the colour on it. That one, so that's fine. I can always make that lighter. Then I've got to think how the colours are going to work. So the light's coming from this angle round and down. So we are going to get a... You're going to get a bit of a cut off from there probably for the light. And then her hair actually takes up most of the other bit, which is quite good because it allows a bit more of a dynamic or a more interesting shape to what we've got there, which would be quite cool. I'm going to work on the layer, most of it first, and then erase bits after, but we are zoomed in a bit. This bit's going to have a bit of light. That's coming down, so there's going to be a crevice light there. And obviously, this is where it gets tricky. There's going to be like, oh my god, this is going to get tricky. So there's going to be like a light curve effect here. This bit under here, probably to about there. And the whole back of her, actually. Arms are probably up to about there. That comes under there. Goes from there, down to there, back around there. And I know I've messed a bit up back there. Obviously, I got to tidy bits up, which would be quite interesting. Oh yeah, it's the actual original color, isn't it? The one multiply layer. Multiply layers are needed. Oh, Arc's got a skit. Okay, hang on a minute. It's easier if people write skits out, because then I can kind of like work on them. But wait. Why is that? Oh, hang on. Does that make the difference? Why is that suddenly a different color? Oh, because I made it more purple, so that there needs to be the normal. Right, that's why I actually need that color, that pinky color. Let's go and stir crazy then for a minute, guys. I was thinking, why have I not got the purple color I've actually been putting into this? Like, why is it not showing? Why is it not doing what it should be doing? All the things to not do, it should be doing that. Cool, so well, a sec. You have exes. Oh yeah, in my universe, he killed Loki and became new demon lord, but he's an overthinker. Your ex is Loki's replacement? Nexum, darling. This sounds like a long and complicated story. Quite interesting, that one, actually. What else do I need? Obviously, there's going to be more. It's probably going to be curved there as well, just for the sake of lighting. So, erase tool, make that quite large. Drop that down to there. Oops, wrong erase tool. That is quite large, and that is dropped down to there. And it's just to take the edge of some of the highlight, but also things at the back, you make them lighter, so it makes it a bit softer for in the dark areas. You make them a bit softer for the actual shadows. And it's a very nice effect because it actually leads quite nicely into a softness of the eye that you follow, which is quite cool. So shrapnel are the stronger and less intelligent type of minions. Shrapnel always run into battle without thinking first. That sounds like quite a few Transformers I know. Access, and I need to work on the object or house, so I have an idea map out heaven in his, and his name is Dave Vortex, Black Hole Demon. Interesting. Ooh, I do apologize for you on the stream, guys. I will keep going. It's just been, like I say, a long day. It might be a 2-hour stream. We might not even finish this. I might finish this one off stream. I know next week, I believe it is. Is it next week? Let's have a look. Is it next? Not this Monday coming up, because there's a live. So there's a video this Monday. So yeah, 2 weeks time. So not this Monday, the following Monday is the redraw live stream. Following week we'll have a community redraw. That'd be quite interesting. That first, I wonder what one of your OC, what one of my OCs will get on with Shrapnel and who will not get on Shrapnel. I need to figure out who would and wouldn't get on Shrapnel. I think Nexum would wind him up very sarcastically. Velocity will probably be really high-pitched and annoying. I don't know about the others. Erenfold will probably not get on with him and want to fight him. I'd have to think how they'd meet your character, but I haven't read the personality of the character, which does make it a little bit more difficult to figure that out. But give me a minute to have a think, and I'll see if I can figure it out. All right, for a minute, I'm going to put this on full screen, so it's just the artwork. That way, if I happen to yawn or something, I'm not yawning in your faces. Plus, you're all here for the artwork anyway, and I'll switch to me how I should be in a bit. What will be the narrator's reaction to FNAF or Lethal Company? Arc, Lethal Company, they've been in it. You can get their reaction. I did the narrators in the Lethal Company universe in 2 videos. FNAF, I'm not sure. Although I do need to probably finish off the FNAF Jaegers video because I left that on a cliffhanger. So that could be an interesting one to look to follow. Dr. Virus, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Wait. Now you give me 1 minute when I said give me a minute because... Oh, you're giving it, so... Shrapnel, Russian accent, immense strength, loyalty, really dumb. Okay. Am I able to do a Russian accent? Oh my god, that's the question. Ark, if you can make Charizard look cool, go for it. I mean, he looks pretty cool already, but, you know, if you can make him look cool, then yeah. Okay, so that's going to be completely one solid black color, dark color. That's technically dark color up to there. When it comes back to being a dark color, you go across there, and there's a few maybe light bits in here for the dress bit. But basically, that's going to be completely dark as well in a few areas. It's going to be erase a bit in there to make it lighter, and just erase a chunk down there. The next on top will work. Un momento, señor. ¿Por qué? And buenas noches, señor Transformers. ¿Qué tal? Good evening, Minecraft. How's it going? And Dr. Virus. Yes, I do not have the Russian accent, but such irrespectable boy would like to see me dead. I'm not sure that sounded Russian or sounded a bit like Dracula in Transylvania. Let me know what you think, guys, because I can't do a Russian accent, but I do have fun messing around with accents at times. For non-melting ice cream, how about a charcoal ice cream? It's a real thing, probably horrible. Wow, that's a real thing. Oh my god. Glad you're doing good in Minecraft. I'm streaming to Twitch as well, but nobody's there, which is fine. I'm on there. But I didn't really expect anybody when I streamed to Twitch. I just expected to see how it goes and start dropping stuff on there. That's because I haven't practiced it, Dr. Virus. Hang on. I mean, the Irish one, Conor Farley, can soon become Toralai. Because you just twist the accent a little bit and you sound like Toralai. Instead of Conor Farley from the clan of Farley of Ireland. Toralai, Toralai. That's easy for me to do. I don't know why. That switch is really easy to do. But Ark, what? I said an ice cream. You've turned it into an ice cream Pokemon. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, a bit dark, but most of the Pokemon Pokedex entries are dark anyway, so we might better let you off with that one. That's quite funny, Ark. I find that, like, to me, that's a little bit awesome. And the way Shrapnel have a drill in one of his hands as his weapons. Okay. How would his personality go, though? Personality. Not the brightest spark in the tool, but he's loyal. Which are good traits to have. You never said it was to eat an object ice cream. That is true. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Hello to you too. In the case of weird things getting drawn on streams, Ark's drawing Charizard eating an ice cream, but he's turned the ice cream to an ice cream Pokemon, which makes it more interesting. And I'm trying to figure out a bad Russian accent. Almost like Vasily Kusnik. As you know, Benjamin. My name? That irrespectable lad would like to see me dead. My name? Shrapnel. Shrapnel? Shrapnel? Vodka. Shrapnel. You all seem like opponents of Dr. Virus. I squish you now like potatoes used in vodka. Hey, Dragons of the Bomb. You guys just jumped in while I'm trying to play around with an accent, because I can't do a Russian accent. But I'm off camera, so I'm a little bit more confident, as they say. So I was just playing around, seeing what I can do. I was just saying, I can go from, like, Conor Farley, the clan of Farley of where? I can't be telling you where now. To Toralai. You see, Toralai is a nice name to say. And switch the Irish accents a little bit. But I can't do Russian very well, which is quite interesting. Guys, I'm trying to plan a skit for Dr. Virus, aka Red Knight, but I need to get in the mindset of the characters. It's different when it's the narrators themselves, but when it's their reaction to something, I need to get the interactions, if they're going to be speaking to each other, down. Otherwise, there's no it doesn't work the same, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm trying to narrow them down a little bit, which is becoming a little bit interesting. Although my accents are probably going to offend a lot of people. So if you're offended, leave a comment, leave a like or a dislike, but make sure you watch the entire stream to see if I can offend you again. What do you reckon? Do you think that'd be a good like motto? Could be interesting. Yeah, I went on the loyal side with that little voice skip for him, but I suppose he'd go charging the battle and then he'd end up being booby trapped. And at that point, wouldn't Dr. Virus just leave him because he's too much of a liability? I mean, I know if I remember rightly, Dr. Virus was a bad guy, is kind of reforming, but still not quite there yet, which is quite an interesting motif for a character. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's right for Dr. Virus. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I need to reread the stuff later, but yeah. I never avenged him. Not until I criticize your art arc, and you go, "What? You don't like it?" And I'm like, "I'm just joking. Don't leave the cancelled on YouTube." No. Yeah, guys, if you get offended by anything I say, please don't cancel me. This is all done in jest and fun. Please, please, please be nice to me. Probably be adding more light to this later, but I just want to have that for the overlay layer. The add layer it's going to be trickier to do. Add glow is going to be more interesting. Oh, that might work. Just make a breast glow. Woo, for the light there. And lower this down quite a fair bit for the arm. That kind of works. Probably a very light eraser, just a bit of that back, a bit of that back. Only one who says my art sucks is me. Yeah, it's the same. If you're the person doing the art, you kind of notice every single fault in it. You know it. Other people go, "Oh my god, that's amazing," and you look at it and go, "Yeah, but the hand's wrong and this is wrong." And then you mention it, and they go, "Oh yeah, that sucks." And you're like, "Yeah, but only I can critique that." Shh, no. Welcome back, Fazbear Entertainment. I'm assuming it should have finished by now. Yep, this is absolutely it. Perfect Minecraft. Every artist is good about their own work. We're all perfectionists when we do drawing. We don't, because we're perfectionists, we sometimes forget that it's because of the fact that we're perfectionists that we can draw so well, because we spend ages trying to trying to perfect our craft, as it were. Gonna color these down here first, which is quite cool, and just see where these go. That's got no light at all. These are going to be basically, and then maybe a little bit on that one. Yeah, these are all dark anyway. These will be blended different darkness. bit shaded out. Should be quite cool. I will have a look at it later, Ben. It's not on the top of my list at the moment of things to look at and sort. I've got the video for Monday to sort. I've got stuff to do this weekend, and I've got all the changes I'll be doing to the channel over the next month or two. So I got a busy time ahead of me. But I'll see if I'll slot some time in to watch it at some point. I'll catch up with them all, but it'll be interesting. Oh, it's anybody. Minecraft is absolutely anybody. Anyone who does any kind of craft or creation or building or creativity or anything that they love as a passion, even if it's I don't know, setting up a build, drawing architectural blueprints, or it's playing football somewhere, you're a perfectionist on everything you do. Doesn't matter if you've got a passion for it, it's a hobby or something you love, and it becomes an obsession. Yeah, you've still got that whole motif, as it were. I'll put myself back in a little bit. Yeah, but you've still got that whole passion to it. And yes, Dr. Virus was a villain, but now trying to be a better person and a role model and a good father figure for his AI daughter Aqua, but he's not getting soft. And Shrapnel is really good at a bodyguard. That's quite cool. Any drawing prompts? Fazbear Entertainment. I've got Ark drawing Charizard eating a ice cream, and he decided to make it an ice cream Pokemon. So I think you should make an ice type Pokemon, like a Bomber Snow, eat a fire type Pokemon for the reverse. I just feel that would be quite cool. But to be honest, I feel like Butterfly dancing when Kingpin dancing in a Night Arcane. That's quite cool. Yes, Ben, give me a second. I'll bring up the banner for that one so you've got the email. So for the redrawing your OC, which is not community redraw, the actual other video, the content that I'll be starting to do, it's on screen now. Is there any requirements you need to follow? Just send in a ref. I'm good to go. Send in your reference. Basically, send in your original character. If you want to include some lore, let me know. I basically need the name of the character and maybe a short paragraph for it. If it gets picked, just to be able to talk about the characters. I'm doing design notes of what I like about the visual design, and maybe a bit about their personality. But other than that, it's just fire it away and it's good to go. And then it'll get put into a selection for it at some point. The Book of Bill is releasing in the UK on the 25th. I'll make a note of that. Thanks. My favorite starter. I don't really have one yet, but my youngest has Charmander. So go Charmander. A fun fact about Shrapnel, he is a bulldozer before I drew in Shrapnel, and I think that Shrapnel has a nice sound to that bulldozer. That's quite cool. Yeah, Ben, I kind of agree. It's good, but it's not quite that good. Microsoft says the ice Pokemon uses the water move on Charmander's tail to extinguish the fire, then heats Charmander. Oh my god, you guys are getting really into this. No Typhlosion. You guys are really getting into that. Maybe I've started something I shouldn't have. Oh well. Let's see how that works in colour. Maybe I should make that actually a brighter. Just a tad brighter, just for the. I don't add lots of detail onto these because they become a focal point. I just want enough to make them stand out a little bit. Because the one on her head's going to be the key one that stands out the most. That's going to be the one with the most. Yeah, it's the worst design, but it's the most detail. No, it's not my fault. That's Ark's. Ark turned my Charizard eating an ice cream into Charizard eating an ice cream Pokemon. So that's not on me. That's on Ark. I just find it quite funny. That used to be called Bulldozer before you mean Shrapnel. Ah, fair enough. Fazbear says Pokemon Legends Pizza and Gen 10 probably going to be announced on the same Nintendo Direct like last time. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's coming up in Gen 10 because there's been some rumors about that, or the next gen, because there's been some rumors about that for a little while now. I'm not all up to date with it all, but I do know there has been some. That's quite interesting. Actually, that glowing bit's there, so all the shadows are on this side. It's actually going to be more that side in the shadows, the back of that bit there and under the eye. Those obviously keep their shadow bits there. Soft light on all of that. Fade a few bits out. Next layer up, I'll start working on that. Yeah, there's 3 more months before Christmas. It's scary. Shops already have Christmas stuff out before Halloween. Always annoys me that. I mean, like, seriously, Halloween's not even come out yet, and you're doing Christmas stuff. I find it a bit rude. I'm finding a lot of things rude lately. Quite interesting to see what happens. Still no one on Twitch, but if you're on there, feel free to say hi. There's no need to, of course, because, you know, I'm an unknown soul. Nobody knows who I am. I'm just a crazy artist guy drawing a skull currently on the screen. You got no idea about me. You don't know about my channel. You don't know about the narrators. You don't know about half the conversations in this. But it's fine, because why not? No, Ark, I don't. I find you, to be honest, I don't find a lot of people rude. There was 1 or 2 on Night Stream the other day that were quite rude. That were like, yeah, I'd have to turn you down a little bit. But I don't find a lot of people rude in terms of things they say and that. You don't know me even less. I know enough to know that you're not rude, or from what I can see from you, you're not rude. So that's fine. More Christmas than Halloween. I prefer Halloween a bit more than Christmas, but I do like Christmas. the reason I don't prefer Christmas time at the moment is we don't get any snow in the UK at Christmas time. And for me, snow at Christmas is the magic of Christmas. So without that magic of Christmas like kicking in, it's a bit of a But I guess that's just how it is sometimes. Although, yeah, it's going to be interesting if I can pull the new plans on my videos off and that I mentioned earlier in the stream. It'd be quite interesting to see what happens on the channel. I would like to see them take root or fruition, but that completely depends on how things go. You prefer to draw Halloween because you have to draw a lot of Christmas for your girlfriend. That's as valid reason as any there are. Valid reason as any. But yeah, it's oh, Metroid section. This is going to be interesting. This is the one that I was going to... Let's just change that to blue. No, not blue. Purple, because I'm working on it. So there are a couple underneath there. Make them all purple. And then set that first one to be a multiply layer, because it's nice to do a multiply layer of whatever color you've got. Actually, that won't be a multiply layer. That'll be a normal layer. I want to add a bit more definition for reds and that in here. On the brush, probably with an airbrush. Up the size, up that. Halloween. Oh, what about a vehicles redraw? I absolutely suck at drawing vehicles. I'm not going to be ashamed to it. I will draw Transformers. I hate drawing vehicles. There's not much anybody else could say to me about that. Vehicles are complex. That Venomized train I drew at Polar Express was extremely complex and difficult to do alone. So yeah, that's what I want, starting base. That's quite nice. I don't know what color to do over the top of this now. I think I need a pinky red, an orangey, pinkish red maybe. Let's have a look at that on there, and then multiply the layer. Ooh, I like that. That'll work. Halloween fun, and as for art for the holiday, I like to either see characters in any costumes or full-blown eldritch horror. Yeah, Halloween, you've either got to go full-on out or make characters dress up like at a party. Definitely. A fast tip says, imagine an overseer Beetlejuice variant. That'd be interesting. Arc, I can't wait to draw Heaven so I can start with the comic. That'd be quite cool. That's actually going to have light on most of that. It gets about there. It's going to come up here and around here. That's going to dip down, come up, dip down. Some kind of shadowy form there. Maybe this one actually has to be the darker color for it. Yeah, it's going to have to be black color for this to get the right shades. It's just fine. I didn't know it needed to be something. I just wasn't quite sure what. That shouldn't have been expired, but thanks for letting me know that. I'll just quickly disable that one then. No one has actually told me that's expired, which is quite interesting. It should be working, but I will actually no. I'll replace that quickly. Give me a moment. I will replace that link for you. I have Discord open somewhere. Server that invite people. Edit invite link. No expire, no limit. Get a new generated link. Copy that. Timers. I mean, that link should have never expired, but just to be on the safe side, I've just updated it. So if you do !Discord, and actually, I need to add that one in there for Discord. So give me a second. I'll do something to save and trigger that. Save that. That's the timer. Go back. Go to commands, custom, edit Discord. I'll probably have to go through all my videos now and change that link just to make sure it works. But try that now, Fazbear. That should work if you have to actually drop that in for you. So that should drop in the Stream Elements bit for you. Doesn't work on Twitch, obviously, so never mind that. Can't remove it, but never mind. But that should be an up-to-date one for you. Okay, Dutch Virus, see you later. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you're in, Fazbear. That worked. Awesome. If you're going to start chats like you've done in Kingpins and that, let me know, and I will make a Chaos channel. Literally, unless you use one of the community art ones for writing or mature graphic writing, we've got a channel for random stuff in there, which is probably more chaotic for you guys to put in. Don't stick it in the general chat, please. That's my one rule. Yeah, just put it in the mature graphic writing. You don't have to be super graphic or mature for that. It's a warning for people in there that might be more bloodthirsty or cover certain topics. If I have to make it age restricted, I will do. So bear that in mind. But yeah, use one of those, use that channel, something for now for it. I want to keep general chat clear for people that join. Otherwise, people might get a little bit off put on the on what's in the general chat. Don't you imagine if we are doing like a Halloween party that we draw a character in the Halloween party? I've been thinking about drawing the narrators in a more non-story basis. So I don't know, like a Halloween party at Loki's or something. I don't know about a story, but maybe just doing it in a stream or just having a sketch done that I can just share at some point. Obviously, probably more around Halloween when I'm in the mood to draw the Halloween type stuff, but it's the concept being there of actually drawing the narratives and more fun stuff. Kind of inspired by, like, you know, everyone's drawings on Kingpin Showcase, which is quite cool. Hey, in the UK release, do you think the Book of Bill will have variants and signed versions? I've got no idea, to be honest. There is a chance of it. Variants and signed versions tend to be really well received all over the world. I can't say for certain, which would be quite interesting. But on that note, actually, I need to take a quick short break. So I'm going to take a break a second. I'll be right back. Question for you. If you could ad number 4, Fazbear, the ads are set 12 minutes apart. So hopefully 12 to 18 minutes apart. So hopefully if it's ad number 4, it shouldn't get too high in the stream. It is also set not to show to everybody at the same time at once to try and limit it. So hopefully those will work. But I'm going to take a quick break and leave you guys with a lovely Be Right Back screen. And I will be right back. I'm back. Who did I scare? What have we got in the chat? Don't open it. You're going to be haunted by a Tolito. That'll be quite interesting, quite funny to see, actually. Yeah. And 5 because unscribable ad. Fair enough. Just see how many you get to the end. It should be less than Kingpin's 24. It does fair. I think later I might talk about some stuff about the Art GCSE started yesterday. GCSE in the UK version of advanced classes that gives you qualifications. Yes, I'm in from the UK, so I know exactly what GCSE is. Am I alive? Yes, Ark. I disappeared. I had to take a short break, and also went to check on the wee little ones, because you can't have the mean beasties slaying them. And yay, I'm alive. On that note, I'm going to go full screen because I'm going to be cheeky and eating ice cream while I draw. Cornetto! Right, on that note, full screen and off we go. I'll mute my mic and I'll answer any questions in a minute. I was inspired to eat an ice cream by all the talk of eating ice cream Pokemon. Just in case anybody wondered. So, Ark, your fault. Ben, since it's your idea, you volunteered to go first. Enjoy. Scoobity. I started that question. I'll answer it when I come back and finish eating the ice cream. So I haven't forgotten it. I'm just munching right now while assessing the artwork of what I want to do with the lighting on this piece. For this kind of arm piece. Where I kind of got an idea for the lighting. I need some base form of it on here. But yes, I will answer that when I get back. Okay, I'm back. So Ben says, what kind of parents would Dempsey's narrators be in general? The good, the bad, and the don't let Nexum near them. I think that'd probably sum it up. Especially going on the last community redraw, where all of Nexum's kids were pretty much unhinged in one way or another, for the good or the bad. And Arct has asked, Nexum and Demonica, what kind of parents would they be to Wildfire? I think Nexum would probably be hands-on dad in terms of the mech building and stuff, which would be quite cool, but also let her have free reign. And Demonica will either be super strict or just leave her to it to see what demonic ability she's got. Probably put her through some tests and be like quite a mean parent. I don't know, drop her in a place for survival, like a pit or something. Because Demonica's a demon after all. She might just go by the example of how she may or may not have been raised. So one good parent and one put always in danger. Nexum a good parent. Yeah, it'd probably be Nexum putting her in danger. The mech armors that could explode with like power cores, equivalent to a nuclear explosion. Unstable energy packs. Nanobots which could be infected by a virus and eat all organic life. She's probably more danger building a mech armor than she is with the Monica. You're traumatized to read Lord of the Flies at school. Man, the character Simon was literally me from the name to the exact looks, heights, and age. Wow. Okay, that could traumatize you. Yeah, I can see why. On the plus side, somebody described you in a book, which is quite cool. I think that's about that, because there's an extra layer of lighting I'll do at the end. What's that there? Nothing disappeared. Is that one? Okay. That's a duplicate layer. Duplicate layer. Filter, blur. No. Filter. Oh, wait, hang on. That's the one there, isn't it? Yeah. So I blurred that one. So it's that one. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Yeah, she might be resistant to all that arc, but the other side of things is there's things worse than Hellfire to worry about. I do like how this will allow you to merge all the selected layers and not actually lose the effects on them. It's a very nice feature that when you select them all, which doesn't always happen. He's not exactly the worst parent. He's probably the one that's more let's do the fun stuff I like to do. doesn't make him a bad parent. Don't forget, the fact is, all these scenarios, like with wildfire and stuff, is either in their own universe and he's helped them grow up, if that's the case, or Nexum from a universe where he hasn't helped them grow up, so he's never had his own kid to hold, technically, or spend time with. So it'll be interesting. But you know, there's a lot of things in things that happen that'll make things not quite as how they seem. Merged down. Oh, but you mean would the kid who Nexum teaches count as terrible parenting? No, because it's not his kid. He's on an apprenticeship. He's treating him like he would in a workplace. So that's not bad parenting. He should treat him a bit more like his own kid, but you can't fault him for that if it's not his kid. So, not exactly bad parenting. It's just not fully immersed in the rest of it. Add 6. We'll put it this way, Fazbear. It's nearly 11:30. I've been going for an hour and a half, and you only had 6 ads. Whereas in Kingpins, you had probably about 20 by now. No offense, Kingpin. Just comparing ads. Oh, the one that's a living Met from the redraw. Yeah, okay. That Nexum in that universe was bad parenting. Nexum's the type to never get along with children at all, honestly. He seems like he would have beef with them instead. Maybe. He certainly has a way with words with them, or a bit of an attitude to them. Dino, Demonica, or Enfold would seem really good with kids. Demonica seems good with kids, but she already said that she might have better hold back and kill one of them in the redraw. So, not too sure. Same as Erenfold said he was going to slay a few of them. Dino Claw is probably the best one with kids so far, based on our evidence we've got. Narc says, always see wildfires even crazier building mech because Nexum grew the spark that ignited into a fire and then just some mech and grew in an even bigger fire. Cool. What's my next layer thing that I need to work on? Oh, her hair, but I'm doing that last, so that's not a worry. So let's go up to lock her down. So, oh, I didn't do the gun. That was the next one. They're kind of like double locked at the moment. I've got to unlock them all. Then reselect to select the top there and unlock. Wait, were they unlocked then? Oh, maybe I unlocked them. I don't want to do the orb on the gun. That's going to be done later. That stays locked. So that's the darker area. So plus that. I can't do a clipping mask. Why are these extra locked? Oh, because I locked her there at the top. That's why. That would explain a lot, actually. Why things aren't working I want to. It would be interesting. I have thought about bringing the narrator kids back in a future video from the redraw or some of the ones that weren't winning ones, but I don't know yet if it's a storyline I will go with, or I'll save that for another time. Personal headcanon that despite how being bloodthirsty Ashana, she is surprisingly really good around children. Well, yeah, she has the potential to be. Her original backstory was she was betrayed by a god she was in love with, so there is potential that she could be influenced that way with the children. I do have a storyline idea for some of how things are going to go. Only some, not all. Just because it's neither confirmed nor denied currently. Well, that was a Dudley. That's the green there. Oh, that wasn't a dead layer. No, undo. That was that layer at the bottom. I need that. They need to go to the top. Oh, I needed that. I nearly messed up then. Love that one. I'm not deleting that again. Hey, Delicates and Illustrations. How's it going? And it's up to you too. Oh, hang on. There we go. It's up to you too. Fastball says, I'm decent with animals. That's also a very useful skill. If animals like you, that's a very, very good skill. I'll put that skit aside for a little bit. So yeah, suggest that in a video suggestion on the form, Ben, because it's the only way that will possibly get considered, because I won't remember that one. Not because it's not a good idea, because my memory is shocking when it comes to stuff like that, which is the building up of the characters, or lack of practice. I don't know if Fazbear is leaving or just saying, how was your day? Because that can become more of a mod. That'll work better. And that light one. Yeah, Fazbear, I wouldn't knock the 11, or, well, I knocked the add 7. It's set to every 12 minutes, so you're going to get one every 12 minutes. It's a nice average. 6 minutes is the minimum that you can set in YouTube, and I think that's what's there by default for the ads. I could set it longer, but it depends how long I'm going to be streaming for to how long I set it. So a little bit of a but also a bit of a, well, I have to be able to, you know, make things kind of work. Much as I love doing content on YouTube and that, if I'm monetized, I'm going to want to try and get something from it. That's not me being like, oh my god, I need to get something from it. It's just, it's the way of the world. And hey, Apple Flavors, how's it going? Glad you're alive. I'm literally just working on Mystique and Samus. I've almost finished Mystique. I'm doing all the hair last, so I'll be working on Samus shortly, and the orb here last. So I think I can move over to Samus after locking the Metroid. So close for her, the next one. Yeah, that's the light blue. Yep. I'm playing Meteor's Fusion on the emulator. It's pretty. Oh, that's cool. Is that Meteor's or Metroid? Some Fusion? I don't know. Meteor's Fusion, maybe. I'm not sure I've heard of it. I know you said, "Yo, it's Metroid" earlier, which is quite cool. Metroid. Ah, sweet. Metroid Fusion. Nice. That's cool. Let's bring myself back in here. Or does the stream just go and die? I'm on the ground during the night and I'm sort of cold yet a bit warm, so I think I'm good. I'm not sure why you're on the ground during the night, but yeah, as long as you are good, that's the important thing. Cool, that is that part. So this is going to be pretty much the opposite of Mystique in a sense. It's going to be like bears that are lit up path. Currently going to be I think these on her from the way that the shadow should fall. Well, there'll be a bit of a, yeah, elsewhere. See, is this still a soft brush? Yes. I'm laying on the side of my bed. Also, the ground feels better. I'll sleep on the ground's fine sometimes. The bed is a headrest. I'm not even sure what Ven's message was about or thingy, so just leave him to it. Sorry, Ven. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just didn't quite get what you meant. Question, not my place to judge, but why they kind of are be blunt. They are hourglass figured. Because the member voted illustration was Samus and Metroid, Samus for Metroid and Mystique, spicy. So they became very hourglass shaped to be the anime spicy versions. So not what I normally draw, but members voted, and I am doing member voted illustrations. As long as they still class as suitable for work, like this is. It's a little bit borderline in some aspects, but it is still very suitable for work. So yeah, members voted one. Normally my illustrations wouldn't be quite this way. I might actually draw some more risque stuff or different clothes with more skin, like beachwear on some of them at some point. But that's going to be members and what they voted from, and from the member votes. Basically, giving back to the members what they want to see. If they want to see a bit more spicy of the characters, they'll get that. If they get too spicy, but definitely not non-suitable for work, as in I won't be doing any smut. It is literally just spicy, like bikinis and stuff at the most. Then it'll be, well, basically, then yeah, if they basically haven't got clothes, I'm not doing it. They have to have clothing. It's just the poses will be a bit spicier. I picked a very fine line pose for that, just to make sure it was within the realm of acceptable. So yeah, don't worry too much about it, Apple. I'm not used to drawing characters like this, but it is good practice anyway to draw outside of your comfort zone. And yeah, and for the next member's illustration, it's a tie currently. So if that tie doesn't get shifted soon, it may become a public one from the 2 winning votes. So it'll be quite interesting. Yeah, that is a Metroid in the background to work on, and going to work on the lighting. It's going to be quite an interesting pose when done. So it will be based off a Metroid in the background, just to add a little bit of extra to it. So yeah, it's definitely something interesting, this one. Yeah, if it was Ridley on my brain, that would probably be a problem. Yes. But yeah, no, it's a Metroid in the background, which is quite cool. Ad number 8. Well, you're doing good. I think they are probably, let's see, 11:44. $33. So it's around 12 minutes apart. So that should be fine. That's none of the areas I wanted that to be on. Hey, Sawstorm, how's it coming along? Well, I say how's it coming along. How's it going? It's coming along nicely, this illustration. We are getting there. I probably won't finish it tonight. I must admit, I am definitely a little bit tired, but excuse me. But we will be doing a fair bit of it tonight, and then finishing off the last bits probably off stream, which will be interesting. Because Monday's video will be, Monday's stream is actually going to be a video, which is why I swapped them around today and that. And then just working on the illustration that we've got here. So yeah, having some fun. You've probably got around about an hour arc. It's 10 to 12 now. I'm probably going to spend about another hour on this, see where I get to, and then decide what I'm doing. We'll get to a certain point. So half an hour to an hour arc. I'm hoping that's enough time. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Sekitsune says, my favorite game is Splatoon when I was a kid, and that's when I had a child crush on one of the characters of the game, which is Callie. They are cool designs. Okay, let's continue with this because I'm working on this one. So that should be first multiply layer, second multiply layer, which is more of a Dempsey, be honest, are there times I frustrate or agitate you? No, none at all. If I'm coming across frustrated or agitated at all in anything, I'm tired from a long day and stuff. But no, you guys don't. Most people I have don't. I quite enjoy getting questions from you guys in a live stream, or you're jumping in the chat or asking questions or doing skits and stuff. It's quite fun. So it should be fine. What inspires me to draw? Oh, the question of questions. what inspires you to draw? I don't know. I've always, since I was very young, had a pen and a pad of paper in my hand. There's a picture of me. I must be about 3 or 4. And I've got an A3 sketchbook in one hand. It's black and white photo in one hand. And I've got a handful of crayons or pencils or markers or like felt tips or whatever in the other hand. So I've been drawing from a very young age. And then I've just always had a passion for drawing. It runs in the family. My cousins are absolutely amazing at drawing. I mean, he does tattoos as well, but damn. I can't draw anywhere near in that style of realism stuff. It's absolutely incredible. But yeah, it's just how it is. I also find it very relaxing when I'm drawing because I draw because I enjoy it, but I also draw because I enjoy the process and stuff. I don't know why, there's something about it that I find very relaxing. Traditional drawing still appeals to me massively, but I do like digital drawing. There are sometimes a bit more freedoms you can have with digital drawing than traditional. But yeah, that's it basically. There's no real like, oh my god, this is why. It's just, yeah. Yes, my mom's good at art, her sister's good at art, I'm good at art, my cousin's good at art. Even the 2 boys have got some talent for art. If they nurture it, it'll be really good as well. But yeah, it's literally runs in the family basically. It's a blood. Yeah, so if I inherited anything in my genes, it's art, and a love for art. Hence why we've got all the illustrations on the channel, like the pictures that have been hand drawn. I even found this the other day from a Comic-Con box. Now, I first had to go on Autodesk Sketchbook on the pen display here, and this took me 3 days to do. Well, I did Voltron with all 5 of the guys. Keith, Lance, Shiro, Paige, and I want to say I can't remember his name. The big guy that likes all the food on this side. Begins with a H. Yeah. I found this. It took absolutely ages to do in Sketchbook. But yeah, Hunk. That's it. I was thinking something similar to that. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I basically drew them all. This is a small photo from a larger file printed off. I don't know where the original file is, but I drew them in Autodesk Sketchbook, same software, trying to do it and learn how to do it as I was drawing. It took ages. It took me 3 days of doing this, 3 whole days in total, over like a week in the evening. But it was quite fun. I have to admit that. I really did enjoy it. It was really good fun. And yeah, I don't think there's much else to say on that everyone then. It was a good practice, and I might draw some in the future maybe. Who knows? Just have to wait and see. You're currently designing Pokemon for your region. Hey, Stella Kitsune, did you see the collab stream we did with 4 of us drawing at the same time that we aired to 4 different YouTube channels, or all of our channels? I don't know if you were in it or if you saw it. Ben says, having a bloodline that is all artists is very debilitating, but very cool. I'm sure there's other bits in our bloodline that take into effect as well. A passion for martial arts is also in there between a fair few of us. So yeah, we're not quite debilitated just yet. In a way, it can feel debilitating because What if you can't or don't want to do art and you just expect your depression to... Oh no, it's nothing like that. We do it because we want to do it. There is a passion for it in the family. We like doing it. That's in drawing art and stuff. There's no... If it was an art and it was something else, say music, for example, or sports, I have no problem supporting that. I have no problem passing it. As long as it's a passion, it's fine. Definitely have to make that clear. But yeah, if we were like, oh, we're all artists, you have to be an artist, then yes, it'd be very debilitating. But having the family like art just means it's different styles of art as well, which is the fun thing. Did I like your fake mon design you did? Did I see your fake mon design? I might not have seen it. Wait, hang on. I'm sure I saw it looking in Kingpin's thing from the stream. I cannot remember art for the life of me. So I do apologize, but if I've seen it, I probably liked it because I do like most of the stuff in your style, to be honest. Fake mon designs are easy and fun to make. Yes, they are, but they're also a bit tricky. Stella Kitsnake, nope, I was asleep the whole time. Fair enough. And I'm not being funny. The only reason Kingpin's won on the second round is because he named it Psychoplatodelic or whatever it is. So instead of Psychopterodolic, Psychoplatodelic, and did a psychedelic background. It's the only reason he won it. And Kingpin, if you're here, I still stick to that as the reason. I'll beat you next time. No, it was quite a cool design, actually. Art is expressed in many ways: physical, mental, etc., etc. Yes, that is true. Oh, no, that's fine, Ben. But I understand what you mean. There are a lot of people crushed by their families being. My father was a cop, and his father was a cop, and his father was a cop, and his father was a mercenary, but he was a sheriff back in the Wild West. You're gonna be a cop. But I want to be a ballet dancer. You're going to be a cop. That type of attitude is just wrong. I'm making Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters into gladiators, so got any suggestions on what cards I should turn into gladiators? The gladiator beasts are not allowed. Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. Trying to think of cards that wouldn't actually be classed as gladiators. But I'm not sure about Guardian just because they are supposed to be, they're kind of gladiatorish, but they're an elf. I think you should turn Dark Magician Girl. I'm not sure about Guardian, Dark Magician Girl. What's the other one? There's another one I was going to say. And Dark Elf. I mean, I can post it, fake one. I can probably find it in a minute. Ooh, I do apologize. I could probably find it in a little bit, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Oh, those red ones are going to stay how they are. That's the one that's going to get the next. Eyes are the next one. Oh, that's why I didn't do on the skin. I knew I missed something. Add new layer. Add that. Go to that. Get that. Go to the airbrush. Go back here. Drop that right down. Check the airbrush size. And just lightly add a bit of blush to her face. Go around her ears too. Maybe a little bit on the bottom of her nose. There we go. I got to add lipstick as well, but blush to it really makes the difference. I knew I forgot something. Her face was looking just a bit too bland. I appreciate that, Ark. Glad you like how it's looking through. All right, show of hands, this Mojo. Who thinks I shall do Dempsey versus Apple? I'll do it. Do Dempsey versus Apple. Go for it. It'll be quite fun. That's the point. I need to just double check that's the end of the... Cool. Sorry, I had a look at the redraw submissions to see some of the artwork that's in there while I was in Discord. No, nothing planned. I haven't picked any yet. We'll see what happens on it. I got a lot to do in a few days, actually. Busy few weeks. The next action shows Dempsey drawing and kissing. I won't be surprised. Obvious joke. Please don't dump me. No, these two won't be in the next stream. The next live stream that is planned, as in so far, is redrawing Red Knight, aka Dr. Virus's character, Dr. Virus in this virus form, which is Monday the 16th. There might be a live stream before that. I don't know what I'll be drawing in those ones, but it'll be interesting. Okay, that's cool, Ben. I will definitely check I've got those later on, but yeah, should have come through. I started something as well. I think it was a skit from Ark. I was just about to do the skit, and for the second bit, I've got no idea. Excuse me. Seriously, I've got no idea how I draw that with cat ears. It would be interesting, but I definitely have no idea. And I'm not afraid to say it. So, Ark skit. Wildfire going crazy burning a mech. Can you please take a rest? You've got bags under your eyes. Just one more hour, Dad? You said that like 14 hours ago. Nexum, darling. She's got you wrapped around her little finger. So, yes. I done your skit up. I remembered it. Alright, what am I working on now? I did that bit to the skin. Oh, I was going to do her eyes, wasn't I? That's right. That's the bit underneath. So that. Eyes are really tricky to draw, actually. And to do the stuff on. Hey, Koi. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing Twitch and YouTube. I am non-existent on Twitch. Nobody knows I exist. So we'll see what happens after this is done, if this goes out there. Apple posted the funny art, guys, that will happen eventually. I look forward to seeing it. And here to drop my like and take a peek. Yep. And also, guys, if you are enjoying how this illustration is coming out, be sure to drop a like and let me know. I'm having a lot of fun doing this one. A few aspects I need to probably tweak, and I don't know if this will go to a third stream or I'll finish it off stream, but I'm really enjoying how it goes. So yeah, interesting on this one, but yeah. Circuits now. Yeah, that equates to anything from any type of person who doesn't want to do it. Procrastinate. In a minute, 4 decades later. Yes, we're still in a minute. Which is quite fun and quite interesting. But let's finish working on her eyes. So that's that for the back bit. That's going to be multiply. I'm definitely going to pick the same color eye. I'm going to see if we can multiply that darker. I noticed the lineup for eyes out, but I don't care right about now. Sounds really bad, but I'll fix that with some magic tweaking of the eye. Maybe I should change that to hard light. Wow, hard light actually reversed it. I was not expecting hard light to make that actually. That kind of threw me a little bit, that did. I was not expecting that. Sorry guys, itchy ears. I'm doing this. Also, if you do stories for the narrative kids, maybe the good kid of Loki could work with Wildfire, but not some how many Bainsworths were drawn for that original. There's only one Bainsworth in there. Most of them were Nexum's kids, to be honest. But if it does happen in the future, it might do. But at the moment, there's no there's no actual plans for that as such. There's a possibility, maybe, if the story goes that way, but I haven't actually done anything yet for that. So Alex says, so I'm confused how to draw her character with cat ears and cute when the character is a surf-type angel. Yeah, I'm confused. I'd have to think about that a bit. And still, illustration says, anyway, Dempsey, when you're going to join another 4 artist design and Pokemon collaboration, can I join even though I can't live stream? I think what we did was, whatever the prompt was, anybody was allowed to just join in and draw it themselves. I think Arc did some when we had a quick look, but we were looking to plan it a bit better next time, so we have a cut-off time in the window we've got for everybody, and then we can showcase the art at the end. So if you're about, feel more than welcome to, or if you miss it, just draw the designs and drop them in the Discord for us, because we're happy to have a look at them. So technically, yes, you might not be on the live stream, but yes, you can join along. Oh, Ark, if it's that case, just literally look at Pinterest and look at Beastkin and then just Beastkin cats, and you'll get tons of them. Ben, there could be a lot of uses for that. I could think of a ton of anime where, like, even films like Welcome to the Jungle, you know, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, or The Next Level, where having a character that's only skill is one skill set can be super useful in a story. So think of it this way. He's a fashion designer from the beasts that have been slain. So maybe there's a beast that's been slain that has a certain unique ability in its skin or hide that when you wear it, you get that ability from the clothing to not be impacted by another beast. That kind of like makes it super easy for you, but yeah. So it's stuff like that that could have an effect or would have a bit of an effect, which is rather interesting. But yeah, it's, I don't say what uses it, but I'm just giving an example of where you could actually flip it around to, well, not exactly what uses it, but how could you, the trick is how can you make it work? Any character can be useful in a story and be a main character for a story. The question you have to figure out is that character in the story, how can I best use them? Which is something I'm learning more and more nowadays. So yeah. Oh, I take a small plushie. I have a small plushie. This one about Pokemon. I got a little Riolu. Hi. My youngest has a Charizard. And I think a Charmander. I got that. But the Marvel in me has got that. I'm Deadpool and I'm taking over the stream, boys and girls. So hold on to your pants and let's see how this... Ooh. This is not age appropriate. Oh, I've lost the plot. Yeah, anyway, now that I've lost the plot, we can officially say I've lost the plot. It is perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is a-okay. I promise. Yeah, no, I just thought I'd have fun with the plushies, to be honest. I kept making a world building project for me turning animals into beastkin. However, I can't choose which animal to do first. Make a list of the animals that you like the most, and then roll a D, whatever dice in Google for it. Imagine Nex and the Space Smirk joins the narrators for one or a few adventures. There's no Nex and Space Smirk. There's a Deadpool Space Smirk, but there's no Nex and Space Smirk yet. Space Smirk. Space Smirk! So if I merge those, duplicate the layer, overlay it, that's how eyes pop. Still gotta add the white lights over the top, but that's how eyes pop. Merge that down, let's just erase the bit I don't need. Woo. I am keeping the hair till last because the hair is the hardest thing to do. But they're coming along nicely now. Deadpool Space Mode. That'd be interesting. It'd be interesting how the narrators... I think Ehrenfold would fight him. Just because he can't really technically die, he'd fight him. Oh, we got another skip, which I'll do in a minute. Why don't you do some demonic ability? Hang on. Wildfire, why don't you use some of your demonic abilities? To be honest, it kind of feels weird, and to be honest, you're scary, Mum. Nixon, darling, I'm not that scary, am I? Yeah, I'm staying out of this. Okay, so that's that so far. Both are always kind of pop, but there's more pop in that one than that one. Yeah, I'm still doing it at the very end. Okay, let's work on the Metroid a bit. Yeah, it's apparently isn't in the canine family. It has to be a completely different family altogether. Wow. Why'd they call it a wolf then? Just do your best and just put in the description they're supposed to look badass but cute, and then I'll have to struggle with it instead, Ark. Make it really simple for you. It's probably the best bet to do. Sorry, I was just looking at the screen to see if we actually had anyone on Twitch. Nobody on Twitch loves me. It's fine. I will start advertising on Twitch as well. So, you believe you can defeat me? I've mastered my fighting styles, so don't kid yourself. That may be so. Fancy moves can't save you. We'll see what fancy moves can save you. Wah! Let's go. Right, so we're working on the metro behind, so we've got that bit done. Those don't need anything really, they just need to be multiplied, if anything. There's not going to be much need for a lot of light on these. They're going to be quite soft eraser actually. Larger brush too. Haha. Hey! Is that the chat on my... Wait, hang on. Have I got a chat and another chat? Let me see. So that's that stream going on. There's the chat there. I can't see... I can't use... That's the stream chat. Wait, how does that work? Let me reload Twitch. I think Apple Flavors is messaging on Twitch, but I can't see your messages on Twitch. Oh, here we go. Yes! Thank you, Apple Flavors. If that works, that should post straight back to you only. Thank you. I appreciate that. You found me on Twitch. Awesome. I should actually put a banner saying also available on Twitch, also available on YouTube, and have them swapping. But yeah, that is cool. And you also tested that works, which is amazing. It works really well. Cool. All right, well, I'll continue this, but thank you indeed for joining. I can also message both. Haha, which is quite cool. Right, let's see where we got to on this. I don't think there's much else to do on... Okay, so that's going to just be... Without being funny in any way, shape, or form, this is literally just going to be filled in. Darker. I don't... Maybe a soft erase on it a little bit. I don't see the need for much on that for the skin bit. Most of it's with this guy, and this guy's still going to have more colors on. So... wait for that catch up. Got my little helper sat on the desk. Also nearly out of a whole bottle of water. That's quite a feat. Alright, what happens if I change that to an overlay or a dodge or a like maybe, or just no one. I just play with the actual whole design of it. That kind of works a bit more. Still feel there's something missing from the texture on this one. Oh, it's fine. I would enjoy the challenge, to be honest, of doing that. That's not a problem. I have no problems with that at all. What's the artwork I'm looking for? Not that one. That one. Okay, so there's an interesting color array. So here's a good question, Dempsey. Would you like outfit for the? Let's see. I think you should go with. I like an outfit. Design me an outfit for it. It'll be quite cool. I'm interested to see what you come up with. I think this also is missing the top of the Metroid effect. Some actual effects. Doesn't not seem to be working so well for the ad glows. It has to be like a really bright color. Oh, I don't need that on. That's why. That just needs to go. That's better for the effect I'm looking for. I add a darker bit to it. Metroids are difficult to draw. So it's dragonfish to be turned into a beastkin, or in my case, beast girls. That'll be interesting. So, Kitsune, give it a go. Oops, too far back. Oh, that looks quite cool. Also, black and white then. Interesting. Maybe that should have been at the very top of it all. What have we got? How you coming along, Ark? How you getting on with the Charizard that you're drawing? And Circuit says, like, I'll draw it and it'll be threatening, but in a future drawing, I'll show it next to another aquatic V-Skull, and the V-Skull will say, short. With the Dragonfish V-Skull visibly annoyed. Oh, that sounds quite cool, actually. I'm not finished this. I'm just working on lighting concepts at the moment, because this is where a lot of lighting is going to actually happen. I might not add layer. That should be an add glow. Put it that way a bit. This is the effect I'm going for at the end. It's like this glow effect on it, which will stand out because it will be enough to be like a certain section here. Which would be quite cool. Then I'd obviously have bits so like the hair's actually in the way of it. So there should be, technically speaking, on this, shadow on that side of the face. Where the hair comes in. This is where it gets complicated, really, because most of that will be like hidden to a degree. Maybe shadow on that side of the face. Just that impression. So I need to work on that, but that's basically the idea I'm planning on this one when I finish the hair. Metroid, I think, is probably finished by a bit of texture. We should come from the spray paint. Okay, that'll give a bit of texture on it. But only on the Metroid I want it. Merge those layers. And then only the Metroid gets the actual effect over it, which I think is looking quite cool. Yeah, that's not a bad thing mirroring 50 styles. It means I can draw anything I want. But it's easy to make a consistent style. I'm branching away from a consistent style to find a unique style in one at the moment, which is quite cool. But we will see what happens. I guess I've got to start looking at the hair. Oh, Bullet's already been... Yeah, I think the hair and the final lighting I'll probably take off stream, unless I do another stream maybe tomorrow night to finish it off. I think that's me done for the day, to be honest. I think I've got to a good point with this. So just save that locally, and then be looking onto other stuff. Hey, Koi! With the little flowers and the other bits. What do you think so far? I think I've got the lighting kind of there for the shadow bits on it. And the Metroid, I quite like the way it's looking in the background. So I just got to figure out the hairstyles, and the rest of it should be quite cool. But hey. And, oh, cool, you're on Twitch. Awesome. Welcome to the party. Woo! Over. Cool. But yes, I'm probably going to finish this one up here. We've got them looking rather good with rather lighted up Metroid in the background. Quite a bit of texture on it as well, which will be quite good. The lighting will get tweaked still, but it's not too bad. In fact, that's the point. Should I see what it looks like if it's in grayscale? There's actually an easy way to do that. You get a white, you fill your entire layer with it. This should refer to the editing layer, and nope, to refer to that, and then turn the reference layer off. Probably what I need to do. Fill that all white, and then you change it to color would work, or I think divide. Nah, the color, and then it kind of gives you a black and white version to check the values, which you can see how well that's looking, which is a good trick actually, because you can see the values now. You can see where it's got the nice definition of dark values at the bottom working up to this light center, so that's working quite nicely. I can use this to double check the skin values on the face. So I think there's probably a bit more shadow needed on this section of the face, so I can go back and do that later. But yeah, it's coming along quite nicely, because when you've got color in, it messes up with your view of it all. And Arc says they're done, which is really cool, because now what I'll do, wherever you put it, Arc. You sent it, cool. Oh, I love that. All right, yeah, I'm gonna share this. Give me a second. I will share this on the screen. I need to quit PureRef, which I'm using for my color references and stuff, to load up the image to then share the screen. So give me a second, and we'll do a little showcase, and then we will probably call it a night. Browse. Oh, I love it. It's absolutely amazing. Let me just full screen it. Cool. Right. Share screen. That window. I will. And I'll just remove that from the stage and add that. So this is Arc's artwork done during the stream of Charizard eating an ice cream Pokemon. Originally it was Charizard eating an ice cream, but I absolutely love it. I love the detail in the expression on the face. The flying kind of like pose that you've got, which is quite cool. But I love the facial expression as well on the ice cream as it's by the tail melting, turning it into tears. Like the melting bits, it looks like it's crying with tears and shock. That's amazing. I love it. And again, you've got a great sense of background for like the curved clouds in the sky to the curve of the beach with the waves and stuff. The colors, your nice simple use of a few lighter colors for lighting, and then just a few darker colors for the dark elements. But no, I absolutely love this one. This is brilliant. What do you guys think? Do you like how it's turned out? I think this is quite cool. And that pose is a difficult one to do as well. That's really, really good. It's very good. Arc, you're a absolute monster. I think I love it. It's you literally took eating an ice cream to the next level in the world of Pokemon, and technically survival of the fittest in the world of Pokemon in the wild. This could happen. So yeah, I like it. Cool. So a bit of up close and personal. We're going to end it there tonight, guys. It is getting quite late over here. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to get some shut-eye after a busy day, or at least wind down for it. Thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'm not sure if we'll finish this off. If I get a chance to tomorrow, I'll try and finish the last bits off on stream. Otherwise, I'll finish this off stream. But I'm really happy with how it came out. So yeah, thank you all for joining, and see you next time. Bye.